Hello everybody. In this video I'm going to show you how to get some items that you're not really supposed to have outside of minigames in the Minecraft event. So if you're on the latest version 1.21.50, in the bottom left hand corner of your screen above the achievements and your profile, there is this thing here, the join event, and we can see some stuff here. Eerie event is coming, Eerie Mojang Office Party. Now, it may not show up if you have texture packs on, so just disable any you have on, click on Join Event, and click on Join Event. Um, so this is how you can get the cape. I think it's called like the pale blossom flower cape thing. I don't know, honestly. Um, but this is the server that you will join if you want to get that cape. And I'm not actually going to show you how to get the cape because other people have already done that, and I don't know entirely myself. But if you'll notice, when we come over here, there are, like when we spawn in here, there's this clock wall here so we can see times. And in the middle, there is this little shop area. And then if you look in my inventory, I have some items here. So I have the office key, I have the lab coat, and I have the dev hat. But I also have this mystery potion as well as 3 dev hammers. So these are not actually supposed to be in my inventory. I'm not really supposed to have these in the lobby. These are actually from the mini game where you squash bugs. But I've managed to get them into the lobby. And I'll show you how to do that, as well as how to get duplicates of these items here. So if you come over here to the shop, this guy right here, you can see he sells some stuff. Mystery potions, eerie soup, office pass, jump boost, and speed boost. And if you don't have these items here already, these office key, lab coat, and dev hat, that will also show up in this shop here. But of course, I already have them. Now, these 3 items are one-time purchase. Okay, so you buy it once and you keep it. And these are both equipable, as you might know. And then this is just a mystery potion, which you can buy as many as you want. And honestly, I don't know what it does, so let me try that out. Sparkles, nice. Anyways, well, but I'm going to show you how to get duplicates of the office key and the lab coat, as well as the dev hat. You will need to make sure that you have sufficient coins. So I have 20,000, which is plenty. And as you can see, there's the office pass, which I'll go ahead and buy. So now I have this one here, office key and office key. Actually, there's 2 of them. You can buy as many of these as you want, apparently. But the dev coat, the lab coat and the dev hat, these are both one-time purchases, okay? So if these people will leave me alone so they don't collect my stuff, that would be really nice. But what we can do is take the dev hat and throw it on the ground and open the shop. Okay, so throw this on the ground and open the shop. And as you can see, it shows up in here, and we did collect it, which is good. Just make sure somebody else doesn't collect it before you do. But now we can just buy another one. And it looks like it didn't actually work. Maybe they might have patched it. Okay, yeah, so you just have to like throw it on the ground and don't collect it. Okay, so throw both on the ground, open the shop, buy another one, and then you can collect these, and now you have 3. So I'll just go ahead and stack these up, and I'll do the same for the lab coat here. So throw it on the ground, don't collect it, open the shop, buy another one, and then throw both on the ground, open the shop, buy another one, pick them up. So there we go. Now I have 3 of all these. And then office keys, actually, you can buy as many as you want. It's not a one-time purchase, okay? So if you want to give one of these to your friend or something, so like this random dude right here, party 16 or 61, whatever his name is, he's already gone, but we can give this one to Strong Hammer 999. So if you have a bunch of money and your friends don't, then you can buy one and give it to your friend in this way, or just collect a bunch of them if you want to. And now for the Dev Hammer. These are from the bug squashing minigame. So what we do is we open up the teleport menu, this one right here, and what we need to do is go to the QA department, I believe. This one right here, the yellow floor. Yeah, so here we go. We have Jen's right here. Welcome to QA department. I couldn't care less what that says. And if we move along, right in front of us, we have Agnes, and she's messing around on the computer right here with this coffee cup. So you just walk up to this person here, right click, and as you can see, there's just too many of them. The new game drop has infected Minecraft and is causing more bugs than we can handle. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so when we click on here and click on Start, then this will take us to the bug squashing game. And as you can see, in our hotbar, we have the dev hammer. Now the point of this minigame is to squash all these bugs. Some of these you are supposed to squash, and some you're not supposed to squash. I don't know how to tell the difference because I don't know. I haven't played this very much. But on my hotbar, you can see I keep jumping off on accident. But on above the hotbar, you can see there's the score, which is 190, and the time left, which is about 20 seconds, and that keeps ticking down. Okay, so what we need to do is notice on the bug hammer, the dev hammer, sorry, it has a little yellow triangle in the top left corner. That means that it's stuck in our inventory, so we cannot actually throw it out, but we can move it around. And as you can see, the timer is almost up, so what we do is we pick up the dev hammer. Okay, so you saw what happened there. I picked it up, but I did not place it down in another slot. So that let me keep the dev hammer. So now I have 4 of them. Okay, and these can stack up as many as you want to, up to 64, I assume. And we can just do this over and over and over. So we go back over here to Agnes, and then what you do is you open your inventory, and you click on here, pick it up. This will work for both PC and Xbox as well as PlayStation, I assume. Mobile, it will not work on mobile. But once you pick this up, then you just like hold it until you get teleported back to the main lobby. And then, as you can see, the item cannot be locked. It is locked and cannot be dropped. But you just place it with your others right there. And as you can see, now I have 5 of them. And I can just like mess around with these. I can't actually like hit anybody. I can't actually kill anybody with these, but it's still kind of fun to just have these and just flex them on these other people that don't have them. Now, these will actually go back with you to the main lobby. So I'll go ahead and show you that. Open up the teleporter and go to the lobby. Click on OK. And then once you're here, we can see that I still have my 5 dev hammers as well as my lab coats, I think. So yeah, we have lab coat, dev hat, blah, 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 and the dev hammers right here. I still have all 5 of them. And yeah, cool skin, by the way, guy. Okay, so now as we can see, I still have these. Now, I would like to point out that at one point, you were able to get snowballs from this guy over here, this NPC. So if we click on here, click on Start Ride, waiting for roller coaster, 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go. Now, as you could see there for a split second, there was a hotbar full of snowballs. And when I dismounted the minecart, they all disappeared. Now, they did patch this, but before they patched it, you could actually just dismount from the roller coaster if you didn't let it go into the tunnel. So you just like jump out at the start of the ride, and you would actually keep the snowballs. Now that unfortunately does not work anymore, but it was a cool thing. I'll show a clip on screen of me holding the snowballs in the lobby. It doesn't work anymore, but it was cool to begin with, and they patched it. But yeah, there's another thing we can do is if we open up the teleport menu and we go to the mob factory, this is the blue floor right here in the middle, click on OK to teleport there. If you've played this before, you will know that there is a challenge here where you fight mobs, and they give you some diamond armor as well as diamond sword and a bow and arrow. So when you spawn in here at this map, you see the thing over here as well as the leaderboard over here, and we see Jen's right here. What's good, bro? I couldn't care less about what you're saying. But if we come over here to the right side, this way, there's a party cannon up there, by the way, if you're looking for one. When we click on to this person right here, as you can see, the new game drop is causing havoc with our assembly line. We need you to destroy anything that looks out of place. Okay, so we click on start, and we see this countdown. So 557, 58, it's actually a count up, but yeah, whatever. And then in a second, this will pop us into this lobby right here, where this guy here is, whatever his name is, Mario Pro 10955. And we will get to fight these mobs that this guy's fighting. So we just have to wait for a few minutes here. Okay, so here we are in the actual thing, and the point of this is to kill these mobs that are not supposed to be here. I don't know which ones are which, but if you're lucky, there will be some fire somewhere around here. Now, there's some fire right here. If there's not, you can just get some enemies here to shoot you, and basically what you need to do is die. But before you die, as you can see, I have 3 things here. I have the diamond sword, I have the bow, and I have the arrows. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the diamond sword. I'll just stand in the fire so I die quicker. Open your inventory and pick up the diamond sword. Don't set it down, just hold on to it until you die. There we go, splendid. Okay, so as you can see, RP509 burned to death. Great. And then if you open your inventory, as you can see, there's no diamond sword. But as soon as we close the inventory, There we go. We have a diamond sword. Now you can do this as many times as you like, and you can get as many diamond swords as you want. But the issue is when you go back to the main lobby, these will actually disappear. Unfortunately, the diamond sword, you will keep the dev hammers, but the diamond sword will actually disappear. And then another thing you can do is go back over here to this lovely lady over here. Click on start. And then here we are back in the game. Now, luckily, there's still fire right here for me. And I still have the arrow as well as the bow. So what we can do is next up, we'll take the arrow. So we'll jump in the fire right here. Punch this guy to take more damage. And we just need to pick up the arrow like we did before. And just hold on to it until we die. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, I do not have it in my hotbar, but when we open the inventory, we do have the diamond sword, and if we close the inventory, boom, there we go, we have the arrow. So now we can put this up here with our diamond sword, and you can put this in your offhand if you want to, or you can just leave it here. And then once again, we'll go back over here to Agnes, click on start, and then we should be joining anytime now. Okay, so here we are once again in the this thing, whatever it's called, the minigame. So now we'll go ahead and use the bow. So what we do is we stand in the fire right here, and then we just wait for ourselves to die. We can punch some guys here to take more damage. This guy as well. So we just need to stand in the fire, and then open your inventory, click on the bow, just hold it underneath your cursor, and boom, here we are, dead. I don't know why I spawned up here, but that's interesting. Anyways, when we open our inventory, and then close it, now we have a bow right here. And this does still have infinity on it, so we can go ahead and just start shooting people if we want to. Now these arrows will unfortunately disappear, so you cannot like crash the server or something if you wanted to. You do have to we do have to they do disappear if you shoot them onto the ground. Which is kind of unfortunate, but it makes sense. Now you will notice that it does have infinity, but as soon as we go back into the mini game over here, this thing, whatever it's called, I don't know. As soon as we go back into here, just click on start. Okay, so here we are. And then if we go back over here and punch a few guys to take some damage, and if we want to go ahead and get another arrow, for example, which I actually won't do that, I'll go ahead and get a bow. I'll pick it up, I'll wait for myself to die, and then in a second we should see that we respawn. There we go. Now, if you check in your inventory, here's the original bow. There's no enchantment on it. Now, if we close our inventory, here's the one we just got, okay? So it does remove the enchantment if you do this over and over. So that's why I did a sword and then the arrow and then the bow. So I could keep the infinity enchantment. And then, unfortunately, when you go back to the lobby, these items here, the sword, the arrow, and the bow will all disappear. But you should keep your dev hammer and then your other items, of course. So that's unfortunate, but I mean, it's okay. I mean, it would still be nice if you could keep these in the lobby, but I mean, you're not supposed to have them out here anyways. So, I mean, I can't blame them too much. But yeah, that's how you can get multiple of these items here, these one-time purchase items, and that's how you can get the dev hammer into the lobby, as well as how you can get the diamond sword, the arrow, and the bow. All right, and there is one more thing I would like to show you before I close this video out, before I end the video. So as we saw earlier, we got these dev hammers right here. As you'll notice, I do have one missing. That's because I just now tested something out. If we were to go back over here to this lady over here, we can pick any of these items, I think. I've done it with the dev hammer just now. But if we click on this lady here and click on start and we open our inventory, I didn't do it fast enough. But if we go back out there again, we can actually take the dev hammer into this minigame with us. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go back over this way to the minigame. And the thing is, we need to get the dev hammer. We need to separate this from the other stack. We open this up, click on start, open your inventory, click on the dev hammer. So you pick it up. Sometimes you won't have enough time to do this, but right now I do have time. And we just need to wait here until the game starts. Okay, so here we are in the minigame. And as you can see, I have my diamond sword, my bow, and of course the dev hammer. And I can go ahead and just fight these mobs here and rack up some points and, you know, hopefully help out my teammates. Now the dev hammer, it will deal damage, I think, but it doesn't actually just squash the mobs immediately like it does in the bug squashing minigame. But it's still kind of cool to have in here anyways. And then, of course, if you wanted to get out of here, you can just wait until these guys kill you in the game. and you can take this back out there if you want to. So I'll go ahead and click on it. Okay, I've actually moved on to the next assembly line. Um, but as you can see, I still have the dev hammer as well as the other items here. And if these guys will let me do it, I should be able to blow up with the TNT here. Or maybe not. These guys might spawn kill it. There we go. So yeah, that's how you can get the random items from the minigames into the lobby. And I'll go ahead and show you that these do not actually go back to the lobby with you, unfortunately. Only the dev hammer does. So if you go ahead and click on lobby, okay. Okay, and here we are in the lobby. And if I open my inventory, I do have my dev hat, my lab coat, and my office key, as well as my 4 dev hammers. But I unfortunately do not have the diamond sword or the bow and arrow, but that's alright. I mean, I'm not supposed to have those anyways. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. If you found this enjoyable to watch, then go ahead and leave a like if you want to. And if you think your friends might enjoy it as well, you can share it with them. This really doesn't serve any purpose at all, but it's kind of a cool thing you can mess around with and, you know, just have these items in the lobby where you're not supposed to. It's pretty cool. So yeah, thanks for watching. Toodles!